Welcome to Warrior Wisdom and Wellness. Your hostess, Diane Young.
Hello again, friends. I am Diane Young, the host of Warrior Wisdom and Wellness, and I'm really excited to be here with Debbie Buchanan today from the Milwaukee the Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative.
Yes.
So, welcome, Debbie.
Thank you.
Please share a little bit about yourself and how you got into this line of work.
Sure, absolutely. Well, first of all, I'm a daughter of a Vietnam veteran. My dad served. I also have 8 uncles who served in the military. I am one of only 2 girls in the family, 2 women that actually went into the military. So I am an Army veteran myself.
Wow.
When I came home, my first job was working in the hospital, and that just led me that I wanted to help people. I wanted to do more than sit behind the desk taking orders from doctors, because I knew that there was much more inside of me that I could give to others. And so I decided to start a career in the nonprofit sector, working for community-based organizations, serving multiple populations. And I've been doing that for 30 years now.
You said you were in nonprofit management, no less, right?
Yes, yes.
That takes a big heart. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, thank you. It was very rewarding to be able to bring all of those experiences to the veteran population, and be able to make those connections and those referrals and those things with the relationships that have been developed over the years. So it's been a privilege and an honor to be there serving as the executive director.
Nice. So I'm not real familiar with the Milwaukee Homeless Vets Initiative. Is that a nonprofit that you started then, or are you just the director of it? Not that that's a small affair.
No, wonderful question. The baton was passed to me about 5.5 years ago, but the organization started back in 2008 with Vietnam veterans that went out into the community looking for at-risk and homeless veterans to get them connected to services. So it was a very humble beginnings. I don't think that they knew at that time that it was going to grow to the point that it did. I just 2 years ago had an opportunity to sit down and talk with one of the founders just to get some more historical information, and he shared with me that they actually became incorporated on June 2nd, which is my birthday. So we kind of felt like it was meant for me to pop up this many years later.
That's right.
And be able to lead the charge. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Great opportunity.
Well, I know you've got a little bit of variety in your programs. Would you like to tell us about some of your significant programs?
Absolutely. We have 5 core programs. We are still doing outreach, which is how the organization started. So we are out in daytime shelters, we're out in parks, or wherever the homeless population may be, to look for veterans that will identify, and so that we can help them, again, by providing the support, providing programs and services that can help them get into safe and affordable housing and maybe access benefits that they've never tapped into before. So we will continue to always do our outreach. Another one of our programs that is very successful and very busy is our home support program. So, for example, once a veteran, whether it's a single veteran or a veteran and their family, moves into an apartment or a home, we have a warehouse full of donated furniture and other household items, and we go out and we furnish that entire home. So if there's 3 bedrooms, we need to take out 3 beds. That program is solely supported by donations from the community. We make the donations very easy. We have some that will select to drop off at our location, but we have box trucks that are out in the community picking up donations every day that then we will go and deliver to a veteran.
That's awesome.
So a very busy program. I would say we're sometimes setting up 2 to 3 apartments a week. And again, we've outgrown the city of Milwaukee and Milwaukee County a long time ago, so we do serve all of southeastern Wisconsin in that capacity.
Wow. Is your warehouse pretty full, or do you still need some donations?
We always need donations because things, they come in the front door and they're right out the back door, which is what we want. Spring cleaning, we depend on that time of year very heavily. During the pandemic, donations had slowed down, so that was a little challenging for us. But we're always in need of kitchen tables. We're always in need of sofas and bedroom furniture and even pictures, things that are kid friendly, because like I said, they're going into a home with nothing. With bare walls, so we're providing everything from the shower curtains to the rugs if we have them. So we're again always taking donations of dishes and silverware, toasters, microwaves. Those are all hot commodities that we collect and are able to go and donate to our veterans.
Well, thanks. You just made my job easier. I have a lot to donate. I'll have to coordinate with you.
Yeah, we really do try to make the donation process easy. That's the same as our emergency food pantry. Especially with food prices being as high as they are,
And gas.
we have vets at the door all day, every day, families for food.
Wow.
Last year, we were able to expand our food pantry to add refrigerated equipment. We were able to write grants to like the Greater Milwaukee Foundation, the Bader Foundation, and we were able to buy refrigerators and freezers so that we could offer perishable food items. So, and that all came from the veterans, we have veterans that are in chemo, they've got all kinds of health issues going on, and then those that just choose to eat healthier but maybe can't afford to.
Right.
So now we can offer protein and dairy and fruit and all of those things that kind of contribute to making a healthier diet or healthier meals. So our food pantry is very busy.
Wow.
Not only, again, can vets come to the door for food, but we make emergency food deliveries to our disabled veterans, our veterans who are seniors, and those that maybe have a large family and they don't have transportation to come and pick up that amount of food. So we provide food in two ways to our veteran community.
Sounds like you are a jack of all trades.
We try to be.
So what are the hours for your food pantry?
Well, our office hours, we're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. So veterans can call us and let us know that they want to come in, or they can just simply come to our front door and we will serve them.
Wow, that's really awesome. So what specifically do you have for women veterans?
Great question. Our Women Veterans Initiative, that is our woven program. We realized years ago that women veterans have different issues, different experiences that needs to be addressed in a different way. Myself as a woman and as a veteran, when I came home, I wasn't very willing to share everything that I experienced during my service time. Concerned about stigma, being concerned about being on the job and how maybe people would treat me, not understanding those circumstances. And so we have many women veterans who unfortunately have shared experiences that had a negative impact on their lives. And so they may not be comfortable going into some of the larger organizations, such as the VA, who is a strong partner of ours. We work very well hand in hand with the VA, but sometimes it's just not an environment that's conducive to serving women. And so we are able to not only help facilitate those services through the VA, but we, through our woven program, can address those special needs in an environment with women veterans who have served, and be a peer support and be able to share those resources and experiences, again, in a very safe environment. We also have resources that addresses the children as well. Okay. So it's not just the veteran that we're serving the whole family, and many of our women have children and also grandparents. We have a lot of women who are grandmothers who have temporary custody of of their grandchildren, and we're also providing services to them as well.
Well, it sounds like a one-stop shop there.
That's our goal.
Nice.
That's our goal.
So do you want to talk a little bit more about services for the family?
Yes, absolutely. Again, we historically have always served the veteran, and if I could put an emphasis on the male veteran. So one of the things that when I came on board was to bring more attention on the women veterans. When we have donations of hygiene supplies, we need hygiene items for women, right?
I have those too.
That's an important, but also the children. We have children who, if the parents have been living in a van or couch surfing, most often the kids are as well. Or in some of the families, the kids are separated and gone to different relatives' homes while the parents are trying to figure out secure places to live. And so we approached the Greater Milwaukee Area Realtors Association, who is not only a strong partner of ours, but they have a foundation that is just for children. And so as we began to share some of the stories of some of the kids that we were serving, they wanted to work with us. And so they started our Children's Crisis Fund.
Aww.
And so we may have children who may have needs of diapers or formula. We've gone out to get car seats. Whatever we don't have internally to be able to serve the children, we can take funds from our Children's Crisis Fund and be able to go out and get those things. One of the stories that I would like to briefly share is at one time we had 3 families who all had three daughters under the age of 12 who had brain tumors.
Oh dear.
And one of the little girls, her only request was that she wanted all the Disney princess pictures on her bedroom wall when she came home from the hospital. We could take those funds and be able to go and do something like that.
Aww, that's
and
wonderful.
so not only can we step in immediately in a crisis, but we can do those special things that maybe some other entities don't have the funding nor the time to be able to do those because they may be working on some of the larger issues. And so that's what's so great about having the partnerships, because we can come together to serve those vets.
That's awesome. And speaking of kids,
Yes.
what is this Operation Back to School?
Oh, I love our Operation Back to School. This is year 5 that we're having it. So we take over Liberty Park in West Allis. And any child whose parents served in the military are invited to come to this picnic. And we provide book bags and school supplies. We have lots of games and activities. And it's just a great way to bring the family together to kind of have that last summer picnic before the kids get back to school. And then we're able to alleviate some of the financial pressures by providing the school supplies, and we'll have clothing. We've got some companies that said, hey, we're going to provide toys that day, brand new toys for all of the kids. So we're excited that's coming up next month. So anybody who wants to volunteer, if anyone's good on the grill, or maybe you want to help us supervise or make the snow cones, we've got all kinds of things that volunteers could do to come out to help us on that day.
That sounds like fun. And a bounce house. I might not get much work done. They let me in there. Nice. So you say we, and obviously you have so much going on.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're not alone in this. What does your staff look like?
So amazingly, we have a very small staff. There are 8 of us.
Okay.
But we have a great board of directors that, and they all have full-time jobs, but when we call them for support and our help, they make it happen. And then we have volunteers that we can depend on, as well as our partners at other organizations. So when I say we, I am talking about a whole village of people that come into play to help us do that. But our day-to-day operations are ran by a great staff of only 8 individuals.
Wow.
And about 70% of our staff are veterans.
Nice. Now, are they also beneficiaries of the program? Like they received benefits and
a couple, yes,
okay.
A couple did, and then as openings, then they came and volunteered, and then as job openings became open, it just seemed like a natural fit. So we were able to transition some of those veterans into those jobs, and we have a couple that've been there 8-9 years.
Nice.
So. And again, it's not a place you're going to make. You're not going to become a millionaire working at a nonprofit organization. Right. But I can tell you that the staff is so rewarded when we have a veteran that we served 6 months ago that was homeless and had a family and had nowhere to turn. And now when they come back in our doors, they're coming back to give back, or they bring another veteran with them. And shared their experience and said, hey, we know a place where there's no judgment. They're going to meet you where they are and provide you everything that you need to get back on your feet.
That's awesome. Woo! And those are beautiful success stories. That's what makes it so rewarding.
Absolutely.
And shows that your work is working, so to speak.
Yes,
so,
yes.
I know it's not all work. Can't be all work and no play. So tell us what you have coming on. Is it this Saturday?
It is. It's actually this Friday. So on Friday, July 22nd, we are having our first annual fundraiser in 3 years. Again, like everyone else, things kind of got shut down for a while, and so it's very important that we're hosting this fundraiser. We missed out on quite a few events and opportunities to raise money. And because we're not a government-funded agency, because we're not government-affiliated, it is so important to have these types of events so that we can continue our mission in taking care of veterans. So we will be at the Milwaukee Milkmen baseball game this Friday. Gates open at 5:30. Game starts at 6:35. So not only are we going to be able to watch a great game, but we have lots of great prizes that we'll be giving away as well as lots of raffle baskets and items. We've got stuff from the Packers and the Bucks and all kinds of gift cards. Milwaukee Tool for all of us people who have yards and like to get out there. We've got some great stuff coming. Jewelry, Kate Spade bag. So I encourage everyone to come out. We have a woman veteran who is going to be doing the national anthem, and we will be honoring some other veterans at the game as well. So come out. The tickets are cheap on purpose so that you will come and buy some raffle tickets. And if you come and donate a non-perishable food item, you will get a raffle ticket as well for free. So come out, spend some money. Know that support is going directly to our veterans and their families throughout all of southeastern Wisconsin.
That's really awesome. I know they are a great bunch to work with, and we had so much fun when we were when the Starfish Foundation was the charity of the event. So don't hesitate to go out there and have some fun. Debbie is a lot of fun too. I've enjoyed getting to know you at all the different veteran resource fairs that we have been at. So come on out. She's very approachable and very committed to helping veterans. And speaking of veterans, do you have any requirements that veterans need to meet to receive your services? Like, do they have to have an honorable discharge, or is there any length of service?
That is a wonderful question. If you served, then we're here to serve you.
Wow.
Do you have to provide documentation to us that you were in the military? Yes. We ask for your DD-214, or we ask to see a VA card. Other than that, your length of service it doesn't determine the level of service that we provide. Everyone that's been in the military made a decision to go and fight so that we can sit here and do what we're doing today. And I have as a veteran myself, I have such a deep appreciation since I've been at Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative, because I've been maybe blessed in other circumstances where people have not. So to be able to experience that on a day-to-day basis is a privilege and a blessing to all of us that works there. So I really appreciate you marking out this time for us to come and not only talk about our events, but talk about the importance of what we're doing going forward. The funds that we raise from the event on this Friday is going towards our new Veteran Resource Center.
Oh.
We are in partnership with Kohl's,
Okay.
and Kohl's is providing lots of items for our resource center, but also a lot of equipment for us to be able to set this up. So starting in September, a whole veterans family can come in and they will be able to shop for any items that they want for free. So they can get clothing, household items, hygiene items, whatever they need will be located in that resource center, which is going to be right on site at 6300 West National Avenue, right in the heart of
Wow.
West Dallas. So that's a big deal for us. We are super excited. We'll have a ribbon cutting ceremony, but again, proceeds from this event is going to help us open our Veterans Resource Center.
That is so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On all the work that you've put into that and to
Thank
see
you.
that come to fruition. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for coming out and joining us today. I appreciate your time and the heart that you pour into serving these veterans. And
you.
I hope that everyone listening to this will go ahead and check out the Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative and contact Debbie for more information. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you for listening to Warrior Wisdom and Wellness. Be well.
Thank you.
The Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative is having a fundraiser at Milwaukee Milkman Game on Friday, July 22nd at 6:30 p.m. There'll be fun and games for everyone, raffles, auctions, and much more. All ticket proceeds benefit the Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative, and tickets start as low as $8. Scan the QR code for more details. Come to the game and have some fun while helping our veterans.